now in this session I will explain question number 5 and 6 of exercise 8.2 chapter comparing quantities. Now this question number 5 and 6 is very important, students. Okay, so let me read out for all of you. A VCR and TV were bought for rupees 8,000 each. That means there are two items there, that is VCR and TV. Okay, so let me just make a two column for this. It will be easier for you to understand now. So this is VCR and this is TV. Now cost price is of VCR is 8,000. And what is cost price of TV? Cost price of TV is what? Rupees 8,000 only. Okay. Now, when the shopkeeper is trying to sell these two things, he is suffering a loss of 4% on VCR. That is, loss is 4% in the case of VCR. But in the case of TV, he is making a profit of 8%, students. 8%. Now, the final question is find the gain or loss percent on the whole transaction. Fine. So before we see the profit or loss on the whole transaction, what is the first thing that we have to find? The selling price of each item. Fine. So let me start with this TV. So in my previous video, we have already learned that what will be the formula of SP. That means when cost price and profit percent is given, this formula of SP is what? CP into 100 plus profit percent upon 100. Isn't it? Now, what is CP? 8,000. 100 plus what is profit percent? 8. So we are only supposed to write 8 here. And then we are supposed to divide it by 100. Now we'll reduce it. So these two zeros will be reduced. And what will be the answer of this? 80 into 108. That means 80 into 108 will give us what? Just a minute. 8640. 8640. Okay. Now let us see that what would be the selling price of VCR when he is making a loss of 4%. What would be the formula of SP then? SP would be CP into, in case of profit, we added 100 plus profit percent. In case of loss percent, we will subtract. This is the only change in the formula. Fine. So what is CP? 8,000 only. So 8,000 into 100 minus 4 by 100. So again we'll reduce these two zeros. Okay, so 80 into 104 is what? 96. And when you will multiply it, what will be the answer? The answer is 7680. That is 7680. Now see the observation, students. When you're buying anything and making a profit, whenever you're making a profit, you see that selling price is always greater than the cost price. You see? Fine. This is a common sense that you have to use. And when a cost price is, any cost price is given, but you're making a loss percent is given. So the selling price will be always less than the cost price. You see? So this is the logic that you have to use. Somehow if you see that your answer is coming more than 8,000 in case of loss, then you have to think how it is possible. Fine. Because if the selling price is more than the cost price, obviously you will make a profit. So after the calculation, you will just justify that whether the answer is going with the logic or not. Okay. So now the next thing is that we'll see that whether the shopkeeper is having a profit on the whole transaction or is making a loss in the whole transaction. For that what you have to find out? Total CP. What is the total CP of VCR and TV? That would be 8,000 plus 8,000. 8,000 plus 8,000, and that would be what? 16,000, isn't it? And similarly, we will find total SP. So what is total SP? The SP of VCR is 7680 and SP of TV is 8640, and this will give us what? 16,320. 16,320. Now you see, now you have to decide whether the shopkeeper has made a profit or he has suffered a loss. SP is 16,320. Cost price is 16,000. So SP is greater than CP. So SP is greater than CP. So in this case, in this condition, what we do? The shopkeeper will make what? He will obviously make a profit. Fine. When selling price is more than the cost price, definitely he has made a profit. Now we have to find out the profits to do. Fine. Now what is the profit? Profit is SP minus CP. Always write the formula. Fine. Now SP is what? 16,320 minus 16,000. So that would be what? Rupees 320. Okay, so the profit is 320. Now once we have found the profit, now we can easily find out the profit percent. So what is the profit percent, students? So profit percent is CP. Sorry, profit percent is profit upon CP into 100. Now what is profit? 320. What is cost price? 16,000. Total cost price 16,000 into 100. After the calculation, you will get 2%. Okay, profit percent, always you have to give the answer in percentage form. Fine. So after the calculation, you will get 2%. How? These two zeros will be cancelled. These two zeros will be cancelled. 16 1s are 16, 16 2s are 32. So this is how we are getting 2%. I hope you have all understood this sum. This sum is very, very important, students. Okay, now let's move on to sum number 6. Now question number 6 is also very interesting. Now during a sale, a shop offered a discount of 10% on the item. Whatever you choose, for each item you will get 10% discount. Fine. So okay, mark price on all the item. What would be a customer have to pay for a pair of jeans? For a pair of jeans marked at rupees 14,550 and two shirts marked at rupees 850 each. Okay, so now let's see the mark price of jeans. This is the first thing we have to write. Mark price of a jeans, that is rupees 1450, and mark price of each shirt, we'll write it down first. Mark price of each shirt is 850. Now he has chosen one jeans and two shirts, so that means what would be his total MP? Total mark price would be what? One jeans and two shirt, and each shirt is costing what? 850. So what would be his total MP? 1450 plus 1700. So it will cost him rupees 3150. 3150. So this is the total MP. Now as the shop is offering a 10% discount, student, so that means the customer doesn't have to pay this amount. Discount means some amount will be deducted from this amount. Okay, so what we have to see, discount given is what? 10% of the total MP. So we have to check now. If one shop is offering a 10% discount, so does it mean that 10 rupees he is going to deduct? So your total MP is what? 3150. So you have to see that the shop is saying, sir, that you don't have to pay 3150 as because we are giving a discount of 10%. We'll give a discount of 10% on your amount. So we have to see that what is the 10% of my amount, that is my total MP. So that would be what? 10 by 100 into 3150. So we'll Reduce these two zeros. Answer would be what? 315. That means this is the amount which will be deducted from the total MP. Fine. So therefore the customer will pay what? From this amount, that is from 3150, you have to deduct 315. Fine. So what would be my amount? It would be 2835. So this is the amount that you have to pay to the shop. Fine, understood? So these two sums are very, very important. These two sums are practical based questions, students. So each sum will carry 3 marks. Okay, so that's it for today's session. Thank you all of you. God bless you all and take care.